Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about tips and lessons from my journey as a startup, what courses to take, what funding to apply to, and many more helpful experiences I've been through as a business. So let's roll the intro. This is more specific to the UK, as our company is based here. However, I am sure that you can access similar programs and fundings in your country as well, especially if you're from Europe or the US. So, you have an idea for a business, a product or a service, and you want to get started, but you don't have any knowledge of building a business and no money either. Luckily, nowadays we are getting more and more familiar with the term entrepreneur. And many nonprofit businesses have decided to back up these entrepreneurs, realizing that this way they bring more money and business in the country. To start with, let's talk about free programs or courses you can join so you can learn or network with other people that have more experience than you or that they're just starting out just like you. Here you have three of the programs you can join: Virgin Startup, Step Up Startup, and London Business Hub Business Accelerator. To get access to these programs, you just need to submit your application, where you give some quick details about your business, obviously, and yourself. It's free, it's online, and it only takes 4 days. The Business Accelerator might take more than that, but is dispersed over a few weeks, so it doesn't intervene with your work. Depending on your schedule, you can choose between these three to see which one suits you best. Step Up even provides a mentorship program at the end of these 4 days. During each of these, you will learn about branding, marketing, customer profile, market, how to sell your product, and how to obtain funding or even manufacturing. Other people join these courses and discuss about their experience. And also, each of this class has a different tutor, which means that they have different background and different experiences. This way, you'll create some relationships which will help you in the next step of your business. Now, in order to stay on top of your game and get news and information via your email every day, there are a few newsletters that you can subscribe to. I've noticed that it's easier to just subscribe to a few of these newsletters and check them whenever they come through, instead of you actually searching and Googling every single day. For example, Newable, they send you newsletters whether they have a free online workshop or with details about the new law or government funding, but also about investors and taxes. Another one is Facebook for Business. This is again free and easy to use. It gives you insight about the market, but also about funding from Facebook. And yes, Facebook does this as well from time to time. We can never underestimate this giant when it comes to the information that they have and that they can provide. I was a little skeptical at the beginning. However, I'm embracing this platform and we are using it on a monthly basis. Another one is KTN UK. These guys are some of the best out there. You can contact them and book an online meeting and they will help you with anything you need. For example, we've applied for government's funding for an innovation product and they provided the guidelines for us to complete our application and also offered to review it for free. How cool is that? Because usually you need to hire a company and pay like up to 5K for them to write your grant application, plus a percentage of your grant. I'm not saying that this is not worth it. However, when you're just starting out, you want to make sure that you allocate your budget in the right places. Another great one is Google for Startups. This is another great platform, especially if you're building a digital product or a service. They can help you with workshops, but also free ways to build your product, and they actually give you free ad credits and more. The next one on the list is UKRI, or UK Research and Innovation. This is more oriented towards funding and how to access it. Similar to KTN, you can contact someone from this organization and discuss about how it's best to tackle your business issues. Now, I left the best for last, which is funding and investing. We've learned that it's quite hard to get funding or investing if you only have the idea or a product or a service. But it's worth a try, especially in the beginning. This is how you learn, right? So here are a few options that you have. The first option is government funding, which is basically free money from the government here in the UK. And I'm assuming this is the same in other developed countries. There are loads of funding available depending on the industry that you're applying for. You simply need to go on their website and type funding for businesses. The second option is regional funding. Here in London, we have the Great London Investment Fund, and it's quite competitive, but I understand that in other towns or regions of the UK, there are even more funds available and easier to access as there is not a lot of competition going on. The third option is EU funding. Yes, you can still apply for this one. One of it is Horizon 2020, which is still going on now. What is good is that these types of funds sometimes are in advance, meaning that you get the money up front. Thus, for government funding, you need to also have an investor or some money aside to help you with your cash flow, especially in the first 3 months. The next one is investors and VC funds. You'll learn about and meet some of these guys during your workshops. This is not free money, and investors want to see some results before investing. Also, you need to give a percentage of the company, obviously, in exchange. Nevertheless, you can try to send your pitch deck to some of them, like Cambridge Angels, 24 Haymarket, Beacon Capital, and so on. There are also companies that do this heavy lifting for you, so that you can reach your investor and have the chance to pitch your idea to them. These companies obviously will request a percentage of the amount of money you will receive from the investor, and you will pay it back once the deal is closed. The ones that we've met and seemed decent are Mountside Ventures and Swoop Funding. Another great way to look at funding is via university in the UK. You can check their website and search the word funding and see what you can get, especially if you're a student. Some universities and even the EU will send some people abroad with all the expenses paid so they can work on their innovative idea. So if you have an amazing idea and you don't know where to start, have a look at universities' websites and also EU funding calls. This is all for today, guys. I've tried to compile some very useful information that at the time when we started was not available only in one place. So I hope you get to see this video and maybe share it with some friends and family and get your journey started. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to go more in details for each section. Also, if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Take care.